All right, so this one says, economist, the economy seems to be heading out of recession. All right, so he's just telling us like, hey, it looks like it's coming outwards. Recent figures show that consumers are buying more durable goods than before, indicating that they expect economic growth in the near future. Is this an argument or a set of facts?
Set of facts.
So it's actually an argument.
Okay.
We have a conclusion. So what it's kind of awkward when you only have two sentences, but what sentence is being used to support the other?
I feel like it's recent figures show that consumers are buying more durable goods than before.
So I'm sorry, is that sentence the one that's supporting, or is that the sentence that's being supported?
That's supporting
Yes, why is that supporting?
because it's like indicating, like after that, it's indicating that they expect economic growth. So
Yeah, and recent figures show like a conclusion, like a recent figures show is not a conclusion, right? You can't argue with like I can't be like, well, the recent figures really don't show that. Like that's just a fact. Like, hey, the numbers tell us this.
yeah, statistics.
Excellent. And so our conclusion is going to be this first sentence that the economy seems to be heading out of recession. All right.
Mhm.
So the next step is that we're going to read our question stem. And so it says the consumers are buying more durable goods than before. And so what we want to do is find that then in our stimulus. So it has consumers are buying more durable goods than before. And then it says figures, which also just means like plays or then before like plays which role, which is kind of where we get that role question from, and the economist argument in which of the following ways. And so we want to make a loose prediction here of what role does this sentence here play in relationship to the conclusion.
Okay.
So what would you what is you already told me, but what is that to the conclusion?
A premise, so a fact, like
Yeah,
supporting.
supporting. Excellent. So go ahead and read through these ones and tell me what you think of these answer choices. Oh, sorry, read them out loud, please.
Okay, so it is the phenomenon that the argument seeks to explain. It is its truth is required in order.
It is what does phenomenon mean?
Phenomenon means, I feel like it points to the conclusion or what it's like stating in the argument.
So a phenomenon, whenever I see this word, I literally just replace it with the word thing. It is the thing the argument seeks to explain. So is our sentence here, consumers are buying more durable goods than before, is that the thing that we're trying to explain?
No.
No. So if A were the right answer, what part of the argument is this answer choice referring to?
The premise.
No, like it is the thing that the argument seeks to explain. What would be this answer choice would be the correct answer for which part of the argument? Because we are our for our actual question, we have a premise.
Okay.
So if it is the thing or it is the claim that the argument seeks to explain, that would be the conclusion. So this if the answer choice was ever the conclusion, this might be how it would be worded.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or I'm making you think backwards about that. I just want to stretch your brain a little bit.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so go ahead and continue on with the rest of these, or go ahead and start with B.
So A is actually the conclusion. So like that's the answer choice.
Yes,
I mean, that's not the correct one,
yes,
but that's like the
yep,
conclusion.
yeah. That would be one way to
Okay,
describe the conclusion. Yes.
okay. Its truth is required in order for the argument's conclusion to be true. I would keep B.
Okay.
And then C, it is an inference drawn from the premise that the recession seems to be ending.
So what does inference mean on the LSAT?
So like, I feel like it means what they can draw out of, or like
Inference
speculate.
literally means conclusion. So growing up, we were told that
Okay,
inference is an educated guess. Anytime you see the word inference, just replace it with conclusion. So it is a conclusion drawn from the premise that the recession seems to be ending. Is our pink sentence the conclusion?
so it's not C.
Oh, nope. So what would C also be an example of? Like what would be the like that would be as if it were the conclusion, that would be the answer, but that's not it. So okay, keep going.
Is an inference drawn from the premise that consumers expect economic growth in the near future. No, I would say it's not D either.
Perfect.
And then E, it is the primary evidence from which the argument's conclusion is drawn. I would say keep and then look back at B. It's true because we thought in order for the argument's conclusion to be true. And I would choose E and then cross off B.
Excellent. Because and so its truth is required in order for the conclusion to be true. So do the consumers need to be buying more durable goods than before? Does that need to be true in order for the economy to be heading out of recession?
No.
No, I mean, it helps it, it strengthens it, but it's not necessary. Where in
Yeah.
the argument, though, it is the primary evidence that we use to draw our conclusion. Fabulous. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you